All right, here we go. There we go. Now we have another problem. First. Okay. Okay. This is a very important story. This is Daniel Perry is a racist piece of shit in Texas who's been talking about killing Muslims and killing blacks for years. They saw in his text and his because fucking these dumb white racists write everything on Facebook and Twitter. They let everybody know that they're fucking racist, and it's gonna. So let's listen to the story. This is a very sad story. This man did not deserve to die. I think his name is Mr. Garrett. He was an Air Force veteran. There was a BLM demonstration or protest, and he did have an AK-47, but he never pointed it at anyone. If he just pointed, he could kill the guy if he wanted to kill him. He was with his girlfriend, who's in a wheelchair. He's been with his girlfriend who was black, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I just want you to know that's why, he probably felt he had a kinship to be in the Black Lives Matter as a supporter. She's in a wheelchair because she once had a septic reaction or infection that she lost all her limbs, her hands and her legs to use her hands, and he was wheelchairing her all over the place. Some people describe him as her fifth limb. It is a very sad story. The whole idea, let's look at the story, then come back. Hold on.
New developments and fallout after the conviction of Daniel Perry. Perry was found guilty of murder in the 2020 death of Garrett Foster.
Now we're seeing a lot more evidence, a lot more of the evidence the state wanted admitted to the trial for the jury to see. It includes hundreds of messages Perry sent that centers around things like protests and Black Lives Matter movement.
Muslims.
KVU's senior reporter Tony Polhetsky got a hold of those documents and shows us how they may impact.
Listen how racist he is.
Brian and Quita, this is the document Judge Clifford Brown considered when looking at what.
Some of these documents, the judge didn't want to let him in because he don't want it to some of his racist writings and texts and tweets, whatever you want to call them, because he probably don't want it to hurt his trial. You understand? But the guy's a fucking known racist. He's been writing. He said in 2019, that's about 4 years ago. It's too bad he can't go. It's too bad he can't go to Europe and hunt Muslims down. The racist garbage. These are filthy. These are the filth. These are the trailer trash that nobody needs. They don't serve any purposes in society. They're hateful of other people and their persona. They are better than everybody. It doesn't serve even their own kind. It doesn't. These people are nothing. They don't produce. He was an Uber driver. What the fuck was he doing?
To allow the jury to see during trial. The jury saw some of these messages during the trial, but far from all of them. Because Brown is doing the sentencing, legal experts have said he'll consider all of this when deciding how much time Perry will spend in prison. In that document, the state mentions a Facebook post from Perry on June 1st, 2020 that says, quote, "They also spread violence and hatred like the Black Panthers of the 60s. Black Lives Matters is racist to white people and think we should pay them money because we purchase them from Black Africans in Africa."
Outrageous, and he went and killed a white person. This is the whole idea. This is how dumb these white nationals are. He hates black people and went and killed another white person. Fucking dumb. You see what he's writing? This guy's a racist garbage. The whole idea we're talking about this is the governor of Texas, who's in a fucking wheelchair like me. I'm not in a wheelchair, but I used to be in a wheelchair. He wants to pardon him, and he as soon as he got convicted, he tweeted that, "Hurry up with the paperwork, I want to pardon him." He didn't want to wait for the process. They didn't even sentence him yet. So what are you gonna pardon, you fucking piece of shit? That tree that fell on Governor Abbott when he was jogging before he became crippled should have fucking hit him in the head and saved us all this fucking headache in the long run. We have to deal with a fucking guy like him.
That same day, he also posted on Facebook, quote, "Now it is my turn to get banned, but comparing Black Lives Matters movement to a zoo full of monkeys that are freaking out, flinging their expletive." He also posted a comment on a YouTube video titled, "Protesters, Looters Get Shot, San Antonio, Texas," saying, quote, "Glad someone finally did something." And in a text message with a friend on June 21st, 2020, that person described to Perry what the definition of self-defense is under the law. Perry responded by saying,
"He's already talking about it. This is before he shot the guy. They're already talking about how to defend himself. He was on a mission to kill somebody that day. It doesn't matter who. He was looking to kill somebody, and I'm probably 100% sure he went and drove right through that area where the protests are, just to create a hostile environment and get the excuse to kill somebody that day. That's all it is."
quote, "It matters not what the law is. What matters is how much money you can spend on a lawyer and the jury," end quote. And the state also pointed to an online search Perry made where he typed, quote, "degrees of murder charges." Those searches all happened in the weeks leading up to the protest in which Foster was shot and killed on July 25th. Perry had claimed he thought Foster raised a gun at him, so Perry opened fire. There are dozens more posts and searches mentioned in this document, many of which, again, were not admitted in trial. But this comes after Governor Greg Abbott called for an expedited review of a pardon for Perry. Judge Brown still has not set a date for sentencing. Back to you.
Tony, thanks a lot.
Hey, the evidence only shows what we've known already, that Daniel Perry went to the scene because he wanted to harm someone who believed in the right of black communities. 100%. As you can see from his tweet and his text with his friend, and he was actually Googling a week before the demonstration or the protest the degrees of murder, like first degree, second degree, third degree. He wants to kill somebody. So I mean, what the fuck you gonna pardon, Mr. Abbott? This is the stupid thing about it. You know why he's doing it? Because Tucker Carlson did a fucking 3-minute segments. Like, he don't care about this human being. He's white like you. Abbott. A white racist went to kill black people and ended up killing another white person. What a fucking tragic ending to this fucking dumb motherfucker. The reason I'm mad is because the guy was texted and social media, right? In 2019, he wanted to kill Muslims. I'm a Muslim. How are you going to kill me, man? So why would you pardon some garbage like that? I mean, what the fuck is the Republican Party doing? Are they trying like to fucking lose these elections, lose the confidence of the American people? Abbott, what are you doing, man? I'm telling you, Fox News is killing the Republican Party because he sees the segment of Tucker Carlson, he reacts to it right away. As soon as Tucker Carlson finishes, he tweets, boom. Exhibit, I can't say the word. Hurry up with the paperwork so I could pardon this motherfucker and feel good about it. The whole idea is you're killing your brand, man. You're killing your brand. The Republican Party, they're killing their brand. They have become a reactionary party, not a party of fucking law and order, of sense, common sense, conservatism, small governments, constitutional rights. No. We believe in state rights. As soon as somebody convicts Donald Trump from a city, they bring the whole Congress to New York and hold fucking hearings on crime in New York. Just to fucking create a media fuckery out of the issue with Donald Trump. They give him cover. So in other words, you believe in state rights, but when it serves you, you don't give a damn about state rights. You don't believe in anything. The Republican Party is not a political party, man. I'm telling you right way, man, right now. It is nothing but the right arm of the political arm of white nationalism and white grievances. That's all they do. They take advantage of these poor whites who really have no privileges. They're fucking poor. They're poor as me. What privileges do people have in West Virginia? Nothing. They're poor. They live in these fucking shantytown houses. Fucking some of them have no teeth, no health care, no hospitals. No real roads, no real education, no real economy. Even the minimum wage, the senator from West Virginia voted it down. You know what $23 an hour, what $15 an hour could do for somebody in Virginia? A lot. You know what $15 an hour could do for somebody in Mississippi? A lot. In New York, nobody gets $15. Everybody's getting like $25, $30 already. Because It's too expensive to live in New York City. So the companies, they have to raise the prices. They have to raise the minimum wage because people have to able to afford to live where they are. What I'm saying here is the Republican Party is not serving its the people who vote every time for them. And Kentucky is poor. Kentucky is poor as fuck, man. Kentucky has the poorest 12 counties in the United States. And they still vote for Mitch McConnell and that guy was a Rand Paul, that piece of shit. Yeah. It's unbelievable. Anyway, I'm a bit tired. That's what I gotta say, right? I wanted to go on more and more. I had a lot of stuff to go on with the Bud Light. The Bud Light. You see how the Bud Light? Let me get this poor people out of this sad picture out now. I feel sad for them. Oh, I look too handsome. No. Let me get. There I am. You saw the pocket with the Bud Light. Well, we're gonna boycott the Bud Light. We're gonna boycott Walt Disney. We're gonna boycott Mr. Potato Head. We're gonna boycott Dr. Seuss and Luce. Shut the fuck up. Bud Light has lost. Anheuser-Busch has lost $6 billion in market value. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Go to the stock market. The stock has been up 7% as of today in the last month. And this incident took place, what, 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago? People are not responding to this fucking boycott. Even the left, don't boycott anything, man. And my message is, I don't like when corporate America gets involved in culture wars. There was no need for that for Bud Light or Hershey chocolate, whatever. Shut the fuck up. Just sell your candy and your beer and shut the fuck up. If you want to donate to an organization that help these people who are suffering, like young people who have issues with transgender issues. Donate. Don't get involved, man. I'm truly, honestly saying, don't get involved. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this is Omar. I hope I had a good show today. I just wanted to get that shit out of my mind. I usually, man. I'm not organized. I don't have a lot of people to help me get organized. Been looking for a producer, but can't find these motherfuckers. And by the way, fuck all the panels. Fuck all these other YouTubers who don't want to give us an opportunity. Give me a chance, man. Let me talk with you. Let me get on with you, man. Come on my channel. Give me a prop up, especially left wing creators. You see, I can never be a right winger. Not, you know, I could be conservative, like, you know, in certain things. But I cannot be a hypocrite. I can't lie to you like fucking Ben Shapiro with the fucking jet black yarmulke so you want to see it in his head. Because he has to please two people. He has to maintain that, well, listen, you see, I'm Jewish. I'm not a bad guy. And my organization is not racist. And at the same time, send me your money. We hate blacks. We hate minorities. We hate immigrants. We hate transgenders. We hate this. We hate that. We hate this. Jack. All right. Had a good time, man. See you in a couple of days, man. I've been busy with the NBA playoffs, man. Woo! You saw the game between the Sacramento Kings and the Golden State Warriors. That fucking Green is a piece of shit, though, when he stepped on the guy. But fucking basketball is good, man. That's why I'm getting ahead of this. I want to do this before the next starts playing. All right, that's you, man. God bless you all, man. Love you all. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.